Today we will be presenting about the Bank of Credit and Commerce International. So my name is Diana and this one is Farah. This is Nabila. This is Ain. I will explain about the company's background, which is Bank of Credit and Commerce International, BCCI. BCCI was known as a major international bank and founded by Aga Hassan Abadi in 1972. Aga Hassan Abadi had been the president of the United Bank of Pakistan. Previously, BCCI had operated in 78 countries with 400 branches and assets in excess of 20 billion US dollars, which made BCCI the 7th largest private bank in the world by asset. As for the nature of the scandal, BCCI had involved with money laundering. In the mid-1980s, the bank came under investigation for money laundering and other financial crimes. Money laundering is the process of concealing the money obtained illegally. So, BCCI's officers' objective was to keep their affairs secret so that they can commit the fraud on a massive scale. So, in order to prevent nationalization, BCCI was chartered in Luxembourg but then split into two entities. In 1975, where one remaining in the Luxembourg and the other one established in Cayman Islands.
Now, I will proceed with the creative accounting. Before I proceed with the case, let me explain what the creative accounting is. Creative accounting is where those responsible for the preparing accounts select accounting methods not objectively but according to the result desired by the preparers. Accounts preparers can be creative, yet at the same time will follow the financial report standard. Although they might not be objective, it might be difficult for the partners such as auditors with an oversight function to claim that the financial report preparers are doing anything wrong. So, according to this case, which is the BCCI case, there are 4 creative accounting that they have used. The first one is the company increase the asset. For example, like they enhance the goodwill, revalue fixed asset. The second one is the company increase their income. For example, like premature sales recognition. And the third one, the company decrease their expenses. For example, like provisions, accounting capitalization of the interest. And the last one, the company decrease their liability. For example, like off-balance sheet financing, reclassifying debt as equity.
Now I will explain about the EMH theory. EMH is actually stand for efficient market hypothesis, where this actually will be used in the financial economics, where they need to actually state that the stock price will be reflects the available information. So for efficient market hypothesis, it actually consists of 3 hypotheses, which is first is weak, semi-strong, and the last one will be strong. Every hypothesis carry a different definitions. But first we have weak, where they will make assumptions that the current stock price reflect all available information, and it also states that past performance will be irrelevant to what the future holds for the stocks. And the second one, semi-strong, it is actually contains that stock price are factored into all information that is actually publicly available. Therefore, the investors cannot use the fundamental analysis to beat the market and make a significant gains. The last one will be the strong hypothesis, where it actually forms all the informations, both public and private, are already factored into the stock price. Now I will have the advantage when they use the available information. So from our case, we could conclude that BCCI it do actually have report about the operating, where they are not actually conformity with the general bank's practice. Like for example, the reserve-backed loans are not adequate, and they also have subscription loans where they are made to the insiders. Soon after the report are being completed, the first American bank is actually selling the BCCI shares. This is because it indicates that the information showing that BCCI profitable are not same as what has been appeared. Thank you.
proceeding with the agency cost. So agency cost is such amount of cost which is being borne by the principal due to the mistakes being done by the agent. So in this case, the principal is the shareholders of the bank, which is the ruling family of the Abu Dhabi, who has actually deposited a large amount of money in this bank, and the agent would be the corporate management of the bank itself. So this Bank of Credit and Commerce International has actually politicized the money, and they have actually invested the money on some pet projects which is not being totally approved and unbeknownst by the ruling family of the Abu Dhabi. So initially, both parties have a very good relationship, but however, ruling family of the Abu Dhabi have been affected due to the turmoil created by the Bank of the Credit and Commerce International. So BCCI has actually mishandled for about $2.2 billion, and the bank has utilized the money on money laundering process and other financial fraud crimes which had taken place without the knowledge of the ruling family of the Abu Dhabi. So when the news has actually widespreaded, the party of the ruling family of the Abu Dhabi has actually regretted their roles in not actually identifying, managing and advising their agent, who is the Bank of the Credit and Commerce International corporate management team. So albeit having the bank closed wholly in the year of 1990, there are few inquiries being deliberated by the public in terms of the roles of the ruling family of the Abu Dhabi in handling the problem, and also their denial in not involving in any of the fraud cases involving the Bank of the Credit and Commerce International. So the public were very skeptical upon this family, and they've actually created rumors in terms of how did the ruling family saying that they are bearing the agency cost, and the public is actually also deliberating on how it is possible when they themselves are actually being skeptical towards the action being done by the ruling family of the Abu Dhabi. So this is mainly due to the report made in the year of 1990 during the month of April, whereby the top management of the Bank of the Credit and Commerce International has actually said to the ruling family of Abu Dhabi, saying that there is a fraud being found in the company. However, they did not respond well to the top management, and Abu Dhabi has actually failed to actually console and also tell the external auditors regarding this problem. So this has actually led to the skeptical situation within the public and also the ruling family of the Abu Dhabi. So in terms of the agency cost, this dispute has been run very long time, because the people is actually still questioning how is it possible for ruling family of Abu Dhabi to deny this case, because they should be involving this case, and they are so skeptical whether these people of the ruling family has collided in order to actually make these fraud crimes in this case. So that's all from me.